Listen to what the scientists say, not the politicians. Let me start off with two words. Made in America. Made in America. America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was going to when I signed the bipartisan infrastructure again, which we're taking gas prices down from where they were, including bipartisan elected officials like UK Administrator Regan. Sat for a 5-hour interview over 2 days of events. On my watch, instead of Infrastructure Week, and Stephen Horsford, who's chair of the Congressional Black Caucus. $8.2 billion investment we're making in 10 million, over $1.3 billion. But the Taoiseach knows a lot about it. His mom lived in Long Island for 10 years or so. God rest her soul. And although your mom's still alive as your dad passed. God bless her soul. By the way, where's Mom? Mom, is she here? Oh, she's watching. Okay, I thought you looked and said, Mom is out there. I was going to ask her to stand up. But, Mom, you can't stand up if you're home. Representative Jackie, are you here? Where's Jackie? I didn't think she was going to be here. Right after I was elected, I went to what they call a G7 meeting, all the NATO leaders. It was in the south of England. And I sat down and I said, America's back. And Mitterrand from from France looked at me and said, you know, how long are you back for? End of quote. Repeat the line. Women are not without electoral and or political, or maybe precise, not and or political power. And in other ways cooperated with the investigation. End of quote. You elected the highest ranking black Indian with Indian background woman in American history. It's my honor to congratulate the 21 of you who for earned the title of that our democracy is equal to being president. It's of the same consequence. COVID has taken this year, just since the outbreak, has taken more than 100 years. Look, here's the lives. When you think about it. You got the vaccination?
Yeah.
Are you okay? I mean, you seem no, it works. Or or the mom and dad, or the neighbor, or when you go to church, or when you're. No, I really mean it. There are trusted interlocutors. Think of the people. If your kid wanted to find out whether or not there's a man on the moon or whatever, something, or whether those aliens are here or not. Who are the people they talk to beyond the kids who love talking about it? I don't think it matters a whole lot. Why the hell would I take a test? Come on, man. That's like saying before you got in this program, if you take a test where you're taking cocaine or not, what do you think, huh? Are you a junkie?
What do you say?
I sit on the stand and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again. They'd look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap. And I tell you what, the men, they're now all men, the guys I work with down here, and they're all guys at the time, they're all good men. Most of them made an awful lot of themselves. And Earl Larkin had a rough time. And some of you knew Earl.
Mr. President.
Mr. Haney?
This way, sir. Oh, you going back the other way?
I want to go that way.
You can go that way if you want.
You can do whatever you want.
You do whatever you want, sir.
I notice how much freedom I have. Not a joke. That's not hyperbole. I'm not joking about that, as you know. Not a joke. That's not a hyperbole. I'm not joking.
Not a joke. Not a joke.
Not a joke. This is not a joke. Wait, not a joke. That means not a joke, everybody. That's why we were defeated in 2018 when they tried to do it. We went to 54 states. The president asked me to be in charge of managing that piece, then President Trump. Excuse me, Freudian slip. That was the last president. Welcome to Kingswood Community Center. Actually, that's the one down I used to work. It was a joke. You didn't know where we were anyway. We could work together with Russia. For example, in Libya, we should be opening up of Syria, of Libya, this is that where we can save the lives of people for example, in Libya. There is some movement, and I don't want to, well, maybe choose my words. There's some movement. There's been a response from the opposition, but yes, I'm sorry, from Hamas. Initially, the president of Mexico, Sisi, did not want to open up the gate to allow humanitarian material to get in. Think about it. What the words of a president matter. The answer is, quote, do whatever the hell they want. I guess I should clear my mind here a little bit. Some of you have commented, I wear since the day he died, every single day, the rosary he got from Our Lady of... Every Memorial Day we hold it.
President Biden, do you have a reaction to the shooting in Kansas City?
Information about the shooting. I don't have it all. I'll have it later tonight.
President Joe Biden couldn't keep his hands off Carter's wife, Stephanie. Stephanie Carter seemed frozen as Biden's grip seemed to last too long. Meanwhile, the newly sworn-in defense secretary continued with his remarks.
I'm grateful to the President and the Vice President for your trust and confidence, and to the U.S. Senate as well.
Things went from uncomfortable to plain awkward as Biden bent down slightly, apparently to whisper in Carter's ear. The so-called awkward moment attracted media interest immediately, but Biden is no stranger to this particular situation. In 2012, he was photographed in the same position with a voter in Ohio while campaigning, and later that year with former U.S. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. But Biden's affections transcend the U.S., as he gave the same warm treatment to Brazilian President Dilma Rousseff and former President of Ireland, Mary McAleese.
Times when he gently rearranges a young girl's hair and whispers in her ear, then rearranges some more.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Well, nice to see you guys. Thank you. See you back home, I hope.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Nice to see. How old are you? 17? 6. Let me whisper a secret.
Don't tell Mommy what I told you. Right. Okay. Here we go. Right.
Oh,
ready?
wow, you're a pro. Thank you, sir.
You know, my granddaughters put ears on me, and you know all those. You know what I mean?
That's their job.
I know that's what granddaughters do.
Yeah.
Now, the very important thing I told my daughter and granddaughters: no serious guys till you're 30.
Okay.
Right?
No what?
No serious guys till you're 30.
I'll keep that in mind.
You got right.
This conference is one of the most important meetings in history. You have the chance to make decisions and reach agreements which will affect the lives of generations to come. You are in a position of extraordinary power. You can change forever the trajectory we are on. You can make a world that is once again full of hope, not fear. This is my message from Earth to COP.
Dr. Biden is for it. Mr. President. Oh.
Seen a giant bunny act as his handler, ordering him to move along when asked tricky questions about Afghanistan, you know.
When the vice presidency, there were a lot of folks who went from Ohio. Mm-hmm. And the big fight was, did he go to Ohio State or the Ohio University?
Mm-hmm. You know where I stand.
We're going to head out now. Thank you. Thank you, Paul. We're going to head out. Thank you. All right this way.
This version of Biden, intellectually, analytically, is the best Biden ever.
What must be what?